The V-Back-In channel, and we're going to be checking out the final car for today, the Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 by Maisto, which was my first car I bought in 2013. So it's a Lamborghini, a very flashy Lamborghini, and you can even say that the Murcielago represents the Lamborghini, so not having a Murcielago means you're not having a proper collection. So let's see whether the Maisto Murcielago is good. So here it is, the Murcielago's front, and I really prefer the Murcielago's front to the Murcielago's front to the cars like Gallardo. I think it's really nice. And the LP640, which is the version you're seeing right now, is the second version launched in 2008. The first version was the 560, and they made the 670 and the 560 next, but the 640 is a really nice car. I actually like the 640 the best because of the these rims. I really like them. I don't really like the circle thingies, 560s rims. So let's go ahead and check it out. The headlight, of course. There's not much pegs inside them, but they got this black little thingy around it, and it's really white. The headlight. I mean, that's not white, but it's really gray for some reason, and I think that's kind of unusual, if you can call it like that. I'm not sure, but I think I would prefer it to be a little bit more black, the headlight. It looks too, I don't know, bright, if you can call it like that. The logo is just printed on, which is one of the worst, which is quite sad because the famous Lamborghini emblem, I would have really preferred plate, but like I said, you can't really expect everything from a Maisto's little diecast car toy. And the bottom grills that are made in through, which is very nice. And this metallic orange paint job, which has nothing to do with the subject. It is really beautiful. Look at that. And the Lamborghini Murcielago is like most Lamborghini cars. It has the trunk in the front and the engine in the back. I mean, most of the Lamborghini cars have that, I believe, except for things like Estoc and Urus. The Murcielago, Aventador, all those have the engine in the back. The trunk is really deep. If you can go inside, it's a little bit too dark, but it's really deep. Hold on, what the heck? It's a really deep trunk. But it's not really big either, because I mean, it's really deep, as you can see. I didn't really expect the supercar to have such a large trunk. So that's it, pretty much, in the front. Only one wiper, though. Let's take this cover to the side. For some reason, mine's doors won't shut properly, which is quite sad. But I was really impressed by the rims. If you can get closer to it, like I said, I really like the 640's rims. I prefer it much more than the 560's rims. If I bring the car closer, you can see that it's really nicely made. Like that. You can see all those patterns and little circles in the disc brakes, and the rim itself is absolutely beautiful. And you can see Lamborghini written quite well in the disc brakes, so I was very satisfied with the rims, although the fog light here just painted on. And same goes for the back rim. It's really beautiful. Look at that. And although the grille and the air intakes right there is open, they did a poor job with the paint finishings. I mean, the black. It doesn't really clean. I guess that's what it sets apart from the Autoart 640 Murcielago. But the grills and the air intakes are open through, which is quite nice. And here we have the welly's Murcielago, this thingy open, but unfortunately Maisto don't. This is what it looks like. It's really shiny. It's made out of nice material. You can see the interior through the little gap there. You can't really see it through the video, but. And of course we got the famous Lamborghini scissor doors. And a lot of people actually get the scissor doors confused with the butterfly doors, but actually they're different. You probably know the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. That kind of door is the butterfly door, and the scissor door is like this one. Just goes straight up. Of course, this series Lamborghini, the Countach, Diablo, Murcielago, Aventador, has the door open this way, all except for the mirror. And in my opinion, the interior is really nicely made also. You can see the seat patterns are very nice. Here we have the illuminated Murcielago door sills. It's getting blurry. And if you take a look inside, it's a bit dark and the interior is black, but you can see it did a really nice job with the interior. It's a really nice interior. And you might want to see the passenger side, so we'll be going there too. The passenger side interior. I really love the Lamborghini Murcielago, and these doors are up. You can see the door seats patterns are really wonderful, and the separating the all of that, and the radio. The interior is really nice. The interior is really nice for me, especially the seats. The seats have satisfied me greatly, and I really liked it. And that's the side, the beautiful Lamborghini Murcielago side. Although the back end is a little bit fat. And here's the back. And this is what I got tied up at the beginning. I prefer the Murcielago's back to the Aventador's back, actually, because the Aventador's rear end looks really, I don't know what to call it, sharp. But the Murcielago's rear end is really beautiful. It's round. It's really nice. All the grills here are not made in through, actually, but they look like made in through because they have really these type patterns inside them. And I think that's okay, although it's not really made in through. The grills are really nice. And we got those. It's not just painted on, it has some plastic inside, which I guess is what separates this car from the welly version. And the Lamborghini thingy logo down here is just printed on, which is sad, but like I said, you can't really expect everything from Maisto. License plate is 585 horsepower. I guess this car has a 585 horsepower. I wonder why it's called 640 then. And the mufflers have these chrome sills around it, which is very nice. Unfortunately, the rear spoiler isn't open, but I guess that's kind of obvious. I was kind of excited when I first got this car because the Audi R8 had an opening spoiler. Here's the engine. It looks pretty simple, like all Lamborghini engines, but it actually has a really lot of horsepower packed inside, and it goes at the ultimate speed, so it's something to talk about. It gets blurry, and it kind of looks simple right here, but if you take it to under, I'll show you later that it's really complicated. You can see all those chrome sills down there. It's really complicated. Here's the signature and the carbon fiber thingies, which are very nicely detailed. The engine was also very satisfying, in my opinion. And also, this thing on the that covers the engine is it's made in through plastic, which is very nice. You can see the engine, even though you don't open it, which is quite nice. And of course, for the that's the back, and the rear lamps, they have these little patterns inside them and no pegs. So the rear lamps are very satisfying. It was really nice. And let's take the car to the bottom. And like I said, the engine is really complicated. If you see from here, you can see those chromes and all of that, which is quite nice. So that was pretty much it. Maisto's Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 coupe, and of course you've got to have a Murcielago. So it's basically like what brand you pick. Of course, like always, Maisto can't satisfy you greatly if you're expecting something high. So if you want a really good detailed one, of course you gotta get something like Autoart. But if you're thinking of buying welly, I think Maisto can be a much more better alternative, both in this metallic orange or white or yellow. So that's that, and this is sadly our last car for today, after the Corvette C6 and the Bentley Mulsanne. So, and I don't know how long I'm going to be gone, but I guarantee you when I'll be back, I'll be back with a lot of high-end cars. So thank you guys so much for watching these 3 videos, and I'll see you next time. So peace out.